All right, Marky, go. And I'm going to share screen.
Welcome everybody to the Contributor Experience Mentoring Subproject. It is Friday the 13th. I welcome everybody, but before we get started, I want to first and foremost say we do have a code of conduct, which amounts to just be nice to everybody. And I want to thank everybody for being here, taking the time. I will go ahead and start. I'm going to run through the agenda and then we will do open items and welcome anybody new. I don't see anyone that's new here, but if anybody does want to introduce themselves, for anybody that doesn't know each other, please feel free. We'll do that at the end. And I will go ahead and start. And up first is Community Bridge Update, which is from Ihor. Ihor cannot be here. I will give a small update in regards to Ihor and Nikita. For this time slot, I did have a meeting with them to talk about alternative time slots, and we just couldn't come up with anything. So we'd all decided we were going to leave this time slot, and they would try to join if they could, and maybe in the future we could look about doing something else. But for now, we were going to leave this time slot. And Nikita was okay with that. Ihor wanted to, hopefully we could do something, but also understood that with the, the time, and also the time when we were having this discussion, we were mindful of the time change that was coming up, not only for US, but also in Europe.
All right, so I just want to say something to everybody on the line too. They're both sub-project owners. So what this means though, is we have two strong voices that aren't going to be in this meeting. That's okay because they said that's okay. But the only request that I have from folks in this group is let's try very hard to loop them into things. So like, for instance, if you're submitting a PR and it's like going to them for review, like give them a heads up kind of thing. So they know and they feel like they're in the loop and that they know what's in the loop. So
there wasn't any time slot of it possible that
like everybody. So one of the things that that must be said is that when I sent out the doodle, they did not participate in the doodle. So that's one thing. I will add to that. If anybody, one of the times that they did like is if anybody were willing to change this to same time on Monday,